This is Dan of Vagabond Awake.
𝐂𝐎𝐒𝐓 from 𝐎𝐅 𝐿
And we want to show you my 60th birthday celebration resort.
It's 4 o'clock right now, so
4 o'clock.
it's not that so
Well, this is it.
it's not so sunny, so you will not see the water, but we will show you the water, how it's look like.
And there's that's our apartment up there, or it's a beachside hut, a beach hut, and some palm trees, a beach. Now we're going to go refill our water, and we're going to show you around a little more. So they have a library up there. This area is the dining room here. You order over there, and these are the tables you can eat at. It has a really cool roof. Look at this thing. And it's a very hidden resort. There's steps up here to the parking, and it takes you down here. Steps take you down here to the beach. It's a beautiful beach. It's run by a British couple, Nikki and James, or Jamie. And we had a good time. We were here about a month ago, so we thought we'd come back to celebrate my 60th birthday. These are what the cabins look like. Or they're all made. They're 100% bamboo, except for the roofs are palm leaf roofs. Here's the local dog. Hello. How are you, doggy? So, did you want to go? We went this way yesterday. You want to go again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why not?
There's each side of the beach has a private area you can walk to. Or not private, but I don't know what to call it. It's just, there's more beach than you can see when you get here.
Hi, the dog is
Puppy!
I think that's the owner. Today is 4 o'clock. The owner didn't bring the dog.
Oh no, she walks him every day.
Yeah. So
He's just, this is his territory. He's showing us his hood. Puppy!
we have this one already. Oh, the up. Can I ask you a few questions?
Yeah, sure.
What do you feel? Right now you are 60. What do you feel about like 50, 40, 30?
Yeah, like, does it feel different?
Yeah, your eyes or something.
In a physical sense, it doesn't feel any different. I feel like the same person. But my priorities have changed. I mean, I remember when I was in my 30s, 40s, even 50s, I had a plan for myself that how much I needed to have invested in order to retire. And in the 2008 market crash, I was mainly invested in real estate, and it dropped and stayed down for a number of years. It really wasn't until about 2015 that it completely recovered to where it was. But I was expecting from 2008 until my retirement in, say, 2020, that the real estate would continue to appreciate. But it took until 2015, or 7 years for it to get back to where it was. So my retirement plan kind of fell apart. And so over that 7-year period, I began to shift from this idea of having a US-based retirement as I was traveling the world to this idea that maybe I could have a foreign base and that I could travel the world from a foreign base. So my whole retirement plan changed over those years. And also my father died around 2015, and I began to realize that I only had maybe 20 or 30 years left to live. And so I started to think about, what did I want my life to be about? And I switched from this idea that I needed a lot more money to one where I started thinking about, where can I live and begin to enjoy life earlier. I had a limited amount of time, and as I got older, I started to realize the time was precious, and that I wanted to begin to live life on my own terms and not on society's terms. So I was no longer worried about, and I wasn't really ever too worried about this anyway, but what kind of car I drove, and whether I had a second home in the mountains and all this. And I started to really think about what was important to me. And what was important to me was seeing the world, and enjoying different cultures, learning about food, learning about life around the world. That's what fascinated me, and so I began to gravitate towards that more, and less towards what I started to see as more superficial forms of materialistic proofs of success. And I started to see that life was more about experiences, and it was less about proving that you had a lot of things that maybe other people would appreciate. So I began to migrate my life in that direction. I quit, I think it was in 2015, I decided I would no longer work full time. I would only work part time. And I decided I would only, that I would no longer sit at a desk. I would no longer take a job that required me to sit at a desk somewhere. That from now on, I would be independent, location independent. And my income, if anyone wanted to hire me for consulting or for whatever, it would be on my terms. And that if I had to make less for that reason, then I would. And then I did realize I didn't need as much, because I knew how to live all over the world for, somewhere between $1,000 and $2,000 a month, depending on where I picked.
$2,000 is quite a lot.
Quite a lot, yeah. And so then I realized I didn't, my previous retirement plan had me making $10,000 or $12,000 per month, so that I could just go wherever I wanted, do whatever I wanted. And that was no longer realistic for me because of that market crash. And since then, the market's come back a little bit, and I'm in a better place than I thought it might have been, 2015 or whatever. But I'm still not where I would have been. But I'm in a spot now where money really isn't going to be a problem for me, because I'm willing to live, much of the year, 9 months of the year, in beautiful places like this that I can live at for $1,000. Or
nice, look like the sun come out.
Yeah. So I had a shift from a U.S.-based retirement to a foreign-based retirement, and that's made all the difference. And frankly, I'm not really attracted to the U.S. anymore. The lifestyle there, it's just not fun. I mean, it's fun for me. Like if I had to live there, I could. But the way I would live there would be much different than I lived there before I left in 2007. I would live in a beach community somewhere, or in the mountains, and I wouldn't be worried about trying to make a lot of money or keep up with the Joneses. I might, just live a totally different lifestyle. But because there's not as much learning there, they're not learning about other cultures or food, or I probably would start writing or doing something else. But so it wouldn't. This is more ideal for me, I think. So my whole idea of what my retirement would be has shifted, and it's more focused on what I think is important than what maybe when I was younger and I was in my 30s or 40s, or even I still had a little bit of socialization left in me. Many of my friends they're all chasing the dollar, and they weren't really as interested in what they wanted for themselves. It was a little bit about impressing other people, and I'm guilty of that. I was living that life in the U.S., and I woke up and now I'm doing this. So.
I think some of your subscribers will think that you also still bragging.
Bragging?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
bragging about your girlfriend in bikini.
oh yeah, I love my girlfriend in bikini. Yes.
Just joking.
So in that way, I'm still a horrible person.
Yes. Well, that's all.
Yeah. So here we are, enjoying my beautiful girlfriend in a bikini at 60 years old.
I don't know.
I don't know. Don't you want to sing happy birthday to me for all of our subscribers?
No, they sing it to you.
They sing it to me. No, baby, they're not here. I don't see subscribers around. You have to sing it for me.
No, I don't sing. I already sing for you on your birthday.
You did. You already sung for me. Maybe we'll put some of those pictures or video and towards the end of it. So let's see.
Hello, handsome.
Very beautiful.
You have to say, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Wow, see the view of the, wow. So it's only this one they have. Happy birthday. Ooh.
Thank you. Yay. We decided to have breakfast on the beach this morning. So we brought the table out here. Yay! And this is the water. It's quite a scene here. I don't think there's anyone else here at the resort, is there?
Today is the last day of
I think it's just us now. There were another couple here when we first got here, but
yeah. Now it's just us again.
the 60th birthday party extravaganza is over. And 𝐶𝐈 said, "You haven't filmed the inside of the bamboo hut on the beach yet." So
they see I'm cleaning right now.
yes, gotta make them clean, man. You gotta make them clean. Let's look inside.
Ding ding ding, the drift food.
So this is the mosquito net bed, and this is the patio out front, or balcony, I guess. It has a hammock and 2 chairs, table, bench, and it's all open. There's no AC. There's no AC. It's just a mosquito net.
Ooh, they're nice. They're cool.
Yeah. And we didn't use it, but there is a loft upstairs in case you have friends or family.
It's twin bed. I just found out there's a twin bed and single bed.
That looks like a double and a single. And it has the window too.
Hello.
There's 𝐶𝐈 of Hobo Ventures.
Hobo venture.
Are you a hobo?
No, you hobo.
Are you a hobo?
No, you hobo.
And then the bathroom is near the front door.
Woo, woo, woo. I become dark, tan.
You become dark?
Tan, very tan because of I didn't put suntan lotion, sunblock lotion.
Let's see. And that's the shower, toilet, sink, and that's the 𝐶𝐈.
It's very fast. They will be very blur.
They go too fast?
Yeah.
Normally, pre-COVID, this area here was for scuba gear. They do scuba diving here. It's one of the best reefs just around the corner over here for reef diving.
Happy birthday, huh?
Hey, beautiful.
Happy birthday, non-stop, huh?
Hey, beautiful.
Hey, no kiss me in
No
costume. No kiss me from camera. Hey, no kiss me
It's
from.
birthday kisses. Don't fall down, silly. So that's a wrap for my 60th birthday celebration. 𝐶𝐈 of Hobo Ventures.
Then from Vagabond Awake.
That's it. Please like the video, comment, subscribe, or come to Vagabond Buddha and subscribe to our membership program. We'll tell you about the 50 best places in the world to retire cheap. Go to 𝐶𝐈's channel. There'll be a link up here somewhere. Click it, you'll see her face. Go to her channel, subscribe, watch her videos. Send money, send gold, diamonds, silver.
I don't have that kind of the link, okay?
You don't have that kind of link.
No, I don't do that.
Oh, good. Why?
I don't need that.
Yeah, because you're rich already.
You're rich. I'm not rich.
You're not rich?
I just have money to spend.
I see.
Okay.
See you later.
See you later.
Bye.